Hey y'all, welcome back. It's day 3 of our vacation, and baby, let's dive into these adventures. We woke up that morning, went to the shopping area, and we ran into this local guy who had a monkey, y'all. The monkey was so bold. Stanley tried to feed him, and the monkey literally knocked the snack out of his hand. Then it started climbing all over my man. I'm talking about touching his hair, trying to pull his hair out and everything. So Stan was like, get this monkey. Y'all see me trying to take a selfie with the monkey. He could not be still at all. Then he started pulling on my hair, eating my hair. I'm like, hold on. Then he reached for my lashes. Y'all know I do not play about my lashes. I'm like, yeah, little buddy gotta go. After we left the monkey man, we went to Starbucks. Now, I don't usually drink Starbucks coffee, but since it felt like the closest thing to American coffee, we went for it. And let me just say, Mexico Starbucks, still nasty. Waste of pesos, child. Right after that, we unexpectedly bumped into Spider-Man and Wakanda Forever. We took a quick photo with them, and then I went to grab me a Red Bull and a snack for energy because we were heading to Tulum. We stayed in Playa del Carmen, and they had to come and get us, and we had a 45-minute drive to Tulum to get to our excursion. In Tulum, we started with the ATV briefing. It was my first time riding one, so it was a whole experience for me. We had to put all of our personal things in a locker, and we had to cover our phones because they said that everything was going to get dirty. And trust me, it got dirty. As soon as we hit the trails, y'all, it started raining. When I say raining, I mean pouring. Stanley had on them sunglasses. He was like, baby, hold these because I cannot see. I told my husband they should have put a little window right there so we can have some windshield wipers or something. Stanley was so happy we got first place, y'all. Although we was not racing, he thought we was racing in his mind. So, yeah, we won. So once we got done doing ATVs, we had to do zip lining. We had to do 2 practice zip lines before we actually do the real zip line. Y'all, listen to Stanley. Y'all, my husband was so scared. He said that he almost shitted on himself. Y'all, I was dying laughing. So once we got done doing that, before the big zip line, we did a beautiful Mayan ceremony, releasing negative energy before flying through the jungle. We had to walk up them steps to get to the big zip line. Y'all, it was the biggest zip line in Mexico. And baby, when I tell you, very intimidating, but we had so much fun. The zip line was epic, nearly 3 miles if you walk into the cenotes. So in order for us to get to the cenotes, we had to go through the zip line. The scenery was breathtaking. When I say the jungle was so pretty, it definitely gave a vibe. This was literally the highlight of my day. I was so happy that I was able to record so y'all can see how it looked from my point of view instead of me just actually talking about it. Once we landed where the cenotes was, we grabbed fresh coconut water. When I say it's so refreshing, me and Stanley love that coconut water. We changed out of our muddy gear, jumped into our swimsuit, and explored the cave. Once we got inside the water, the instructor told us about the tree of life and how the tree of life give life to the other trees when the cave go into a drought. He also told us that the water get 35 feet deep, and me and my husband literally stayed there and watched them swim